Hello, trans youth. My name is Erica. The topic this week is, what are your thoughts on pornography and transsexuals working in the sex industry? Is it okay? I believe that anyone should be able to do anything in the pursuit of happiness, so long as it's not harming people. Prostitution and sex work should of course be included. I would go so far to say that pornography is good. I think it should be legal. There should be no negativity or social stigma attached to this behavior. Anyone should be able to do what they want with their bodies without being judged or criticized or disrespected. Why do we look down at people that sell sex? Our entire industry is selling sex. You get hired because you're attractive, you get a date, or you get anything because people like your body, or they like how you look, or they like how you sound, or you make them feel good somehow. This is all selling sex. So how is it any different if we call it pornography? If we want to take a picture of someone that's naked, how is that different? How is that different than selling ourselves in any other way? I think pornography is a great thing. People do porn because they want to. People watch it because they want to. It's mutual enjoyment for all people involved. It's high paying, it's fun, it's entertaining, it's gratifying. And it makes people that watch it happy. People that may not have anything else in their life that makes them happy. People that are alone and they just want to feel good and watch something. I really don't like people saying that you couldn't have self-respect if you're working in pornography or if you're prostituting yourself. These people do not respect themselves. They choose to do this because they want to. They all have reasons for doing it. Maybe they enjoy doing it. Maybe they're turned on by being on camera. Maybe it's their fantasy to serve someone sexually, and doing it and making money just makes it better. Makes it better for everyone. I've been involved in the sex industry, and I don't lack any self-respect. I'm not there because someone took advantage of me. I'm there because I choose to be there. Where did this idea come from that selling sex is bad, that selling yourself is bad? Everything we do is to sell ourselves. Even if you're an artist or an author or whatever you do with your time, you're selling yourself. I don't think selling your body or your beauty or your attractiveness should be any different. Where does this idea come from that we should disrespect people that sell their bodies? Why is that looked at as a bad thing? Why is it bad? Who's saying it's bad? Where is the authority to judge that it's a bad thing, that it should be looked down upon? Do we dislike it because we have a good reason? Or is it just a feeling? It's because people were brought up that way. They were raised with beliefs instilled in them by their parents. Why do we have individuals deciding what is okay and not okay behavior? I don't like seeing someone taking their personal view and making that right and wrong. I don't think people should do this because why? Because you just feel that it's wrong. Why do you feel that it's wrong? What's your reason for it being wrong? Who is it hurting? With most things, probably nobody. It's like anything else. If you want to do drugs or you're doing alcohol, why are things wrong? Because it's illegal? We shouldn't do something because there's a law against it? Because some middle-aged white man in Washington decided to make legislation about it? Is that what makes something morally wrong? I don't think so. I don't believe that these things are wrong because one person thinks that it's wrong. I don't believe that right and wrong is subjective. Just because you personally don't like something doesn't make it wrong for someone else to do it. One of my favorite movies is called The Girlfriend Experience, and she works in the sex industry, and she is beautiful. The main character is a young lady. She's gorgeous, and she is in the sex industry. She sells the experience of being her girlfriend, and she is very expensive. She lives very, very well, and her clients care about her. She has relationships and she has friendships, and there's nothing bad about it. I think that we should have this view about prostitution. We should respect the people that do it. We should understand why they do it. We should understand why someone pays for sex. I think it's really interesting why some people choose to have that kind of intimacy and some people are so against it. Like, they think it's the worst thing in the world. When I was living in New York, one of the jobs I had was working for a man who gave rim jobs for money. And if you don't know what that is, then you should probably look it up, because I'm not going to discuss it here. But it's a sexual act, and people like it, or they're disgusted by it. It's a little bit gross to some. But I was there, and most of my job was to escort the clients into the building and take them into the room. And he had a big swing, and it was very entertaining to watch. It was probably some of the most fun that I've ever had around the sex industry. And these people, they're ordinary people, and they have something that they want, and they'll pay for it. And no matter what it is, there's somebody out there that's willing to sell it to them. And everyone involved is happy. Even when I have done things, it's never bad. It's never been bad, what I have done. People want you enough to pay for your time. How do you tell someone to work for $8 an hour when you could spend 45 minutes with someone, sleep with them, get paid hundreds of dollars? And what harm is being done here? I know there's going to be people out there that will tell you that doing sex work, and specifically being trans and doing sex work, is going to hurt the community. But this isn't true today. Some people are going to go on and, in their minds, the view that they have of transsexual prostitutes, or what you see on old episodes of Jerry Springer, that's what they see. But that's not reality. I would say before you condemn sex workers, you should talk to people that live that life. Talk to them about what their experience is. Has it caused them a problem? Has it caused people to disrespect them more because that's how they choose to make their living? Or maybe it's not even about a living. Some people do it just for fun. People record themselves having sex and sell it on the internet all the time, and they're not disrespecting themselves. They don't lack self-esteem or anything else like that. I think the people that don't like it are the ones with problems. They're insecure, and they think that sex should be closed up and put into a box. Okay, this little thing is acceptable behavior, and everything else is bad. But we shouldn't live that way. We should be open. We should be accepting of whatever someone wants to do that makes everyone happy. Now, would I continue to be in the sex industry? Maybe, depending on what it was. If someone wanted to photograph me, if I wanted to do modeling again, yeah, I might. Would I? I'm not going to say what I would or would not do, but given certain circumstances, if it was a favorable situation, if things were different about my life, if I didn't have what I do have, then yeah, I probably would consider doing that. And I see nothing wrong with that. I don't see it as a bad thing to do. I think that we should not condemn what we don't know. How many people that speak out against sex work have done sex work? How many of them know people that have done sex work or have been in pornography? Or have watched it gone on? They know what it's like. Do they know what it's like? I don't think so. We should focus on what impacts our lives and not try to stop other people from doing other things that don't affect us.